Alright guys, so at the end of the month, July 31st to August 2nd is Affiliate Summit NYC. So this takes place at the New York Marriott Hotel on Times Square. Learn more at affiliatesummit.com. I will be attending this year. If I don't chicken out, I'm going to actually be wearing the robe and the socks. Last year I went, or it was 2 years ago I went, I completely chickened out. I brought the robe, but I'm going to suck it up this year, and more than likely I'll be down there in the meat halls, in the bars, etc., wearing this crazy thing. So keep an eye out for me if you plan to go. Feel free to say hi if you see me. I'm not going to bite. I'm not too weird. I mean, I wear robes and stuff out in public, but I don't think I'm that weird. So feel free to just come up, say hi. I'm happy to talk, network, and do whatever I can to help you out. Alright, so if you're new and you plan to attend the event at the end of the month, here are some tips that you're going to want to follow. First is, for whatever reason, because there's so many people, it's like 5,000 or 6,000 people, the way the hotel is set up, and because there's so many people get this weird like approach anxiety and networking anxiety because of the sheer number of people. It should be the opposite. If you think like the more people, the easier it should be to network, but it's actually not. So if you go, be prepared to be extremely extroverted. There are going to be a lot of like awkward interactions. Just be prepared that this is going to happen. There is a good chance that you are going to be making a fool of yourself. It just happens at these large events. You have to be like a freaking character of yourself to make this work. So that's tip number one. Tip number two, speaking of characters, what I like to do is I kind of invent this character in my head that I play when I go and network. So it's just more of like an exaggerated version of myself. In my head, I just try to rationalize it as this character that I put on, kind of like a larger than life character. That works for me. I'm just kind of naturally introverted and quiet. I'm not really good at talking to people, so that's why I have to invent this character to kind of play at these events. So that's tip number two. Tip number three is that I recommend that you register your room, or you get a room at the actual event hotel. So that's the New York Marriott in Times Square. If I'm not mistaken, there still are discount rooms available if you go through affiliatesummit.com. The reason why you want to stay in the actual event hotel is because it gives you flexibility. Oftentimes what happens is like different groups will go out and do different things within the city itself, and you want to be able to be flexible, to be able to go to your room to change clothes, get things, charge your phone or whatever. The problem is if you're blocks and blocks away, you have to take taxi cabs. It's going to cost you a lot of money, and more importantly, you're going to be left behind. So you want to be able to just run up to your room, get your shit, and come back down. All right, so that's tip number three. Tip number four is, this is one where I've had a lot of problems with this in the past. When I go to this event, initially I'm kind of like, I have a little bit of anxiety, approach anxiety. So I try to get it out of the way by breaking the ice with actual employees that are attending the event as like part of a company that's trying to promote their services. The employees there, you do not want to try to break the ice with them. Reason why is because they don't really care about networking. They're there to get paid and to go home and get the freaking event over with. They don't want to go to network and expand, at least most of them don't. Some of the smart ones do. But most do not try to go and actually network. So if you see one of the employees at a bar, for example, when they're there, they're off duty as far as they're concerned. So if you try to if you're having approach anxiety and you try to, go and approach them and just say, try to introduce yourself, they usually give you a cold response, and they pretty much look at you like you're crazy for even thinking about talking to them while they're drinking and on break. So I recommend that you kind of avoid the employees as far as networking is concerned. They can't really do anything anyway, so for the most part, avoid them. That's just my experience. I know other people might have better experience with that, but that's the reality of it. Tip number five, I don't know what tips we're at here. The hotel bar is the best place to network and make friends. I'll be there, of course. Just be careful, don't get too drunk. I mean, it happens to pretty much everyone. Just remember, you're probably going to be drinking if that's something you do all day long. So make sure you pace yourself out. You don't want to get too drunk and make a complete fool of yourself. Mostly everyone does it eventually at one point in their career. It's not fun. So just be careful about that. Remember, the best networking is in the bar, but just pace yourself out if you can. Alright guys, my name is Dan Brock, the Deadbeat Super Affiliate. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. That's youtube.com/Deadbeat Super affiliate. That's all one word. Also share this video with your friends and comment below. If you're going to the event, let me know. I'll keep an eye out for you, see if I see you there. I'll come up and say hi. Or if you see me first, feel free to come up and say what's up. I'm always happy to chat with people. I'm not too weird. I'm not crazy or anything, I don't think. So with all that said, hope to see you at the event end of July. It's July 31st August to August 2nd at the New York Marriott Hotel in Times Square. Go to affiliatesummit.com for more info. All right, guys, see you there.